After about a year of research and countless hours of YouTube videos, I finally settled on the Kia Niro plug-in hybrid, a 2020, a new car for me. Hi, I'm Kevin Canals, and there was a lot of research going into buying a new purchase to replace my 2002 CR-V Honda, which had served me just wonderfully for many, many years. Now, the top competitors for a plug-in hybrid, because I really wanted to use as little fossil fuel as possible going forward with climate change here in the world, and particularly here in California. The RAV4 Prime was nowhere around in the United States that I could find in October of 2020. The Ford Escape was not really being made either. So I really kind of narrowed it down to Prius Hybrid, which seems kind of odd because I did want a compact SUV, and the Niro. Now, the big thing that the Niro doesn't have over the RAV4 was all-wheel drive. And that's something I had to compromise on, and it may have been an irrational obsession of mine to have an all-wheel drive vehicle, considering I don't really go to the snow that much. I live in the valley. All we have is rain, and we have really good roads. So I think the Niro is going to work just fine. So we have nice styling across the front here. I particularly like that. Coming around, this particular vehicle is snow white opalescence or something or other, a little bit of an upcharge. This happens to be the EX Premium Edition. And so there's a few things on it. It has the LED headlamps on it and sunroof and a few other things. Oh, the interior is a little bit nicer. I don't know if it's worth the upcharge or not to get the EX Premium over the EX. I really kind of wanted the LED lights as I get older. I just don't see as well in the dark, and I wanted things to be really lit up. So I've just picked it up off of the lot yesterday, and today is October 31, Halloween. And we'll take that. I charged it up overnight and went into EV mode, and everything was running smooth. The styling of the Kia Niro is nice. It's not offensive. The front looks very iconic with their what they call tiger nose grille. The back, it's okay. Nothing to write home about, nothing to get excited, but it works. The little chevron lights on the back, and those are LED lamps on the bottom. I did install roof rails, so kind of gives it a little bit different look on top. Perhaps maybe I wanted that macho, manly look. This front door is for the plug-in, and I just use a 110. It took about 6 hours to get it to 100% full. Here is that pinched nose, tiger nose grille. The doors seem to open up wide enough for children and other people to get into the back seat. Not having children, I'm not sure how the seats will be better or worse in this particular car. It does have lighter tan upper trim, which helps with being able to see things when all the doors are closed. I wish I could have got a lighter colored fabric, fall leather in there, but that wasn't available. Driver's side door, plenty of space for bottles, all of your adjustments. Steering wheel's pretty nice. Compared to the Prius, I think the Prius drives a little bit better than the Niro. But Toyota has had many, many years to get that ride very smooth, and they have done it. Coming into the back seat, there's ample room. You have that pull down for the middle armrest. The EX Premium does have air vents in the back, no plug-ins for phones or anything like that. Be a little bit cramped for full 6-foot tall people with the driver's side seat all the way in the rear position. The back seat does not move front or back because the battery is underneath it. The front is nicely laid out. One of the fails though is the high gloss black on the dashboard. You can see the reflection of the upper part of the carport. The other day when I was driving home, the sun came in through the side window and it's just like a mirror. Kind of a design fail. The interior trim, this fall leather, is very nice. And I liked it a little bit more than the cloth. But I think the cloth would be okay too. One of the reasons why I chose the EX Premium was for the LED headlamps and the upgraded seats. But, you know, it's okay. Yeah, this one also has a sunroof, which is plenty big for me. The boot of the Niro plug-in hybrid isn't huge, but it works for me. The EX Premium does come with this tonneau cover. There is a little bit of storage underneath here, the Fix-A-Flat, and when I was researching the Fix-A-Flat versus a spare tire, I kind of like it a little bit better, because you don't have to get out there and actually try and change the tire yourself. The back tonneau cover does slide out. You just have to undo that and then undo the other side. And then you can lay it in. And with the seats fully down, it's not completely flat. I guess you could sleep in there if you needed to, if you wanted to do some car camping. I prefer hotels, generally with room service. Bin box test, I could not get them lengthwise. I had to put them in a different situation. But it's really important to know how many bin boxes of recyclable cans you can take the recycler. So if I put these seats down, I'd easily be able to get 4 in there, and that would be about $25 in the recyclable world today. So there's that. Well, now I've got the car plugged in after our short little drive, and you can tell on the front when it's dark there are 3 green lights. Last night only the one on the very left was blinking, and then as the battery gets closer to a full charge, then the second one. Now the third lamp is blinking because I only have like 92% charge, so it'll be real quick for it to fill up. Actually, when I open the door, it tells me that I have 50 minutes remaining until it is full, and I have a 91% charge on the battery. The car does make a beeping noise in reverse. Not sure if you can hear that. Annoying for some, a good deal for others. Backup camera. I don't know if there's anyone back there. We'll find out after I hit them. No, I take that back. It's 496 miles range overall. Electric 24, gasoline 472. All EV range, or EV mode at the moment, showing us that we're in the eco mode. I like the the dashboard and what it's giving me. I mean, I just want to start the car and go. It tells me the temperature, what my miles per gallon is. Cooling seats, ventilated seats going on. That's a worthwhile feature. I mean, if you're hot, you can really feel it. Now we're going up Mooney Ridge, which is really steep, so I don't know if the engine will kick in. I suppose if I really pushed my foot to the floor, it would. This does not have a continuously variable transmission, CVT. It has a automatic transmission with like 6 gears. And you can feel that at times, and maybe a little bit more revs, a little bit more pep. Doesn't whine quite as much. So the engine did not seem to kick in going up that steep hill. I mean, this is just super quiet. I'm loving it. I mean, I'm going deaf, so I don't hear half of what's going on in the world. But this is nice. And the seat is super comfortable. I just put the regenerative braking on 3, and it almost is one pedal driving. Looking out over Folsom Lake there. Pretty low but it is October 31st. Happy Halloween. Dial on the gauge when you lift your foot off. It goes into regenerative mode, and you can see that blue line, or green line up. Oh, it goes from green to blue, that's what it is. From eco to power when you have the regenerative braking on. Now we'll go down this hill and we're at 95% on the battery right now. Not that we're going to pick up. I do not have my foot on the gas. We're slowly going down. This is probably at least a 7 to 8% slope hill that we're going down right now, and we are going 10 miles an hour. So fully on being slowed down by the regenerative braking, and now I can take it off a little bit and we'll speed up. Well, I'm in the passenger seat now. Someone else is driving. She seems to be comfortable in the 10-way adjustable power seat. We are at 95% battery, and you can see the glare from that glossy front there, which is kind of a drag. The passenger seat is super comfortable, and I don't know how they talk about this. As far as I'm concerned, there's 6-way adjustments, forward and backwards. Then you can adjust the seat back, forward or back, and then you can raise and lower the seat. And that is just absolutely critical in my mind, because it's the people with the long legs that need to sit up a little bit higher, and if you can't control that in some of the non-powered passenger seats, that makes a difference. I'm telling you, I am sold on these ventilated seats. Here's the, you can see they got the blue light. I mean, I guess heated seats I've heard are wonderful, but these ventilated seats, it's like they run air conditioning through them, and it's like, whoa, this feels nice. Oh my goodness gracious. That probably is actually worth the upcharge for the EX Premium just to get the ventilated seats. So I guess we're still driving in all EV mode. I haven't heard the gasoline engine kick on yet. We have EV range of 22 miles, 94% of the battery. The cross traffic alert does work. It does come on. When there is a car in your blind spot, that comes on very nicely. The lane keep assist, it's come on. It hasn't been real strong, but I haven't taken it out on the freeway yet. but on some of the streets that I have driven it on, it's okay. It's not overly intrusive. Overall, a nice car to drive and a nice car to be a passenger in, especially with the ventilated seats. I'm really happy about that. That is a real positive in the purchase that no one really told me about. You know, I don't think a lot of people have an opinion one way or the other. But in California or Arizona or wherever it gets really warm, man, it would be, we don't even have the air conditioning on right now. It is just the ventilated seats, and I'm comfortable. And I don't know what temperature it is in here. I think around 75, probably climbing up.
74.
74 degrees. And this is doing just a marvelous job. As we prepare for Halloween and I wrap up this YouTube video, I just wanted to express that I'm really happy with my Kia Niro plug-in hybrid. I don't know if I will get 18 years with this car like I did with my Honda CR-V, but I'm really going to be enjoying driving it, saving on gas, and helping out the environment by reducing my fossil fuel carbon footprint. And when the time comes, I guess maybe someone else in the family will get this Kia Niro, because I really do think it's going to last for a long time. And it's going to work very, very well for what I need it for. So if you're shopping for a plug-in hybrid, consider the Niro. I think you'll be happy and pleasantly surprised, especially with the ventilated seats. For Kevin Canals, Kevin on Cars, be safe.